92.6 FM Radio Verulam. Right now, let's talk about driving on the motorway. And joining us now on the phone is Sarah Salt. Welcome to the programme. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Now, driving on the motorway, first of all, of course, that's something that you don't get experience on your driving lessons, apart from the dual carriageways. You don't actually get the main motorway, do you?
No, you're not, because currently it is illegal for L drivers to go on the motorway.
I've always thought that was rather strange. Is there a sort of, I suppose there's a safety issue there. You just can't possibly risk having learners on the motorway at all, full stop really, can you?
Well, motorways are statistically the safest roads we have. Right. If you look at a dual carriageway where you can do 70 miles an hour, you've got lots of hazards. You've got farm tractor vehicles, you've got roads coming in and out, junctions, traffic lights, roundabouts. These are hazards. Motorways have none of these hazards. Right,
so it's 60 miles an hour on all the roads that aren't motorways, and then 70 on the motorways and dual carriageways, isn't it?
Which learner drivers can go on the dual carriageways.
Yeah, so that works quite well. So if you go up the A1, for instance, it's more or less a motorway, isn't it? But it's actually possible for them to learn on there.
They can go as far as the M25 junction, which is the A1M.
Oh, right. Then it actually becomes a motorway officially, does it? Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh,
that's interesting. Yeah.
It does become motorway there.
Oh, right.
But as I said, statistically, motorways are our safest roads and the easiest to drive on. Because, because there are no hazards. The higher speeds. The concerns are because of the higher speeds on the motorway, the constant speed at 70, when things will go wrong, they will happen very quickly. And that is because many drivers leave less than half the safe space stopping distance between their vehicle and the one in front.
Yeah, so it's isn't it a 5-second rule, isn't it?
It's called a 2-second rule.
Oh, 2 second.
Basically, if you find a fixed something on that road as you're driving along, say a road sign, when the vehicle in front of you, the rear end of that vehicle has gone through it, you say to yourself, only a fool breaks the 2-second rule, and as long as you haven't reached that fixed point, you have the correct distance.
Right.
If you get there first quicker than that, you are too close.
And of course, a lot of people do drive up to maybe 80 even, and then, they think, well, the police don't necessarily do anyone until they go over 80.
Generally,
bad,
they don't.
Isn't it, really? They go even further, don't they, sometimes as well?
Yeah, people do. You see people going on the outside lane over 90.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Quite easily. But, no, generally people will go above 70. But the problem is it's not necessarily the speed, it's the distance between them and the vehicle in front. And, of course, when it's wet, that distance becomes double.
And what do you think to the idea of putting the speed up to 80 then? Because that's what they're talking about at the moment, isn't it?
That's fine. So it's not good because when people are doing 70, the limit is 70, they'll do 80. So if the limit goes to 80, people will just do more. They'll think they can get away with more. But it's the fact that the vast majority of people have not received training in motorway driving. Right, and there is a lesson to that.
Right, now let's move on to our conversation this morning was centred around the fact that I think you can help us there a little bit more and give us some ideas.
Okay,
tell us about that.
I take all my students. They will learn. The students that learn with me, they will take their tests, and most kids say, "Thank you very much, thanks for lessons," and they don't want more lessons. So what I say to them, I actually give my students, the majority of my students, I'll give a free motorway lesson to after they've passed their test.
Fantastic. Okay, and presumably that's like the plus as well, isn't it?
It's like the Pass Plus. That's 6 to 8 hours of driving in adverse conditions, motorway driving, long-distance driving. Yep. It's how to change a wheel. That's how to change a tyre, spare tyre, that sort of thing. Okay. Right, so how do we get in touch then? You can call me at Reality Driving School, either on 07800 700 777, or the website is www.realitydrivingschool.co.uk. All right. Thank you very much indeed for that this morning, Sarah. Thank you, Phil. Cheers then. Bye-bye.